Hi there. Now that we've got all of your goals settled, we're going to move on to the spending and saving plan, which, as I've alluded to before, is essentially a budget. I know that the word budget may make some people squirm, physically react, be resistant, or feel discomfort. I totally understand this feeling, and I essentially feel the same way about budgets, but they are extremely great tool for when you're coming together and figuring out finances as a couple. I have made this process as easy as possible for you to do the budget, and you can learn about all the different types of budgets, what you're comfortable with. It doesn't have to be the budget I use, but it's a good standard foundational budget for you. It is imperative essentially to know where the money is coming in and what money is going out, and to most importantly understand where it is going, and a budget really helps you to do that. It gives you the levers to control your money rather than have it control you, which is a biggie for me. This is essentially why I do what I do, is because so much in our society, money controls us and we don't control it. So this really gives you a bird's eye view of where your money is going. One of the big questions that you will have in regards to finances is, should you combine your money as a couple? My answer is probably something you don't want to hear, but it is up to you. There's no wrong way, and each couple will have different comfort levels when first starting out. And you just want to honor that. Financial health is a journey, and your views right now can evolve over time. I've seen it, and I've seen it in my own relationship. I've attached the 3 downloads in the 3 typical ways, plus the pros and cons that couple may look at combining their finances. Again, the right way is the way that you both agree on. For simplicity's sake, I have pinched and altered a spreadsheet from NerdWallet. It is based on the 50-30-20 budget, and I have adapted it to more of a values-based budget. It's simple and it follows the 50-30-20 budget. I've attached a sheet specifically talking about the 50-30-20 budget, where the numbers stand for percentages for how your after-tax income should be spent. So that's the money that's coming in from your paycheck. With 50% going towards your necessities, 30% going towards your values, which was changed from wants, and 20% going into saving or debt repayment, depending on your situation. So you can find the budget under the budget tab on the spreadsheet, which you've already downloaded in the goals. There's 3 tabs there. And complete your budget and see if your spending falls within the 50-30-20 budget parameters. Some questions as you kind of get a grip of your budget is, does your budget align with your values? It's kind of in sight there for you. If not, how? What is overfunded and what is underfunded? These are great conversations to have with each other. Look at your goals. What changes need to be made in order to achieve them? And each of you can complete your own budgets and have these discussions. Again, I'm not sure if I said this, but the most important thing if you do have, well, both. If you have a budget where you spend together or you have separate budgets, that transparency is the biggest key to keeping up trust and to not create unnecessary stress in the relationship. So you want to be transparent, even if you have your own budget, even if you have your own accounts. You're talking about these accounts, you have access to each other's accounts, you have a general idea of where you're going, you have your goals, those are the same. It doesn't matter if there's different buckets carrying the money. In terms of significantly changing your financial picture, if that's a necessity for you, there's 3 ways to do it. Typically, you can increase your income, decrease your spending, or both. And you might want to use a coaching session, may be necessary to kind of dive a little bit deeper into what are some ways that can work for you and what are some of the things that you're thinking as well. So if you want to use any of the time for that, that would be great. For those that are doing the coaching hours. All right, so up next is net worth tracking.